Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla accepted the opposition's no-confidence motion against the government on July 26. The motion was brought to the House by Congress Party Member of Parliament Gaurav Gogoi amid the opposition's ongoing protest demanding a statement on the situation in Manipur from Prime Minister Narendra Modi. This is the second time that the Prime Minister is facing a no-trust motion. So what exactly is a no-confidence motion? In a parliamentary democracy, a government can function only if it commands a majority in the Lok Sabha of the parliament. If any member of the House feels that the government in power does not have a majority, then he or she can move a no-confidence motion. Rule 198 of the Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Lok Sabha specifies the procedure for moving a no-confidence motion. Any Lok Sabha MP who can garner the support of 50 colleagues can at any point of time introduce a motion of no confidence against the Council of Ministers. If the motion is accepted, the party in power has to prove its majority in the House. A discussion on the motion then takes place. MPs who support the motion highlight government's shortcoming and the Treasury benches respond to the issues they raise. Finally, a vote takes place. In case the motion carries, the government is bound to vacate their office. In contrast, the government also has the option of introducing a confidence motion. A motion of confidence is a motion of support proposed by a government in a parliament or assembly of elected representatives to give members of parliament a chance to register their confidence in a government. It was during the third Lok Sabha in 1963 that the first motion of no confidence was moved. India's first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru, who had just seen a humiliating defeat at China's hands, faced yet another test, a no-confidence motion in the Lok Sabha. The motion moved by Congress rebel Acharya J.B. Kripalani saw 40 members participating in a debate that lasted over 21 hours, spanning 4 days. During the 1963 debate, Nehru had said it would be a good thing if we were to have periodical tests of this kind. In the years to come, 27 no-confidence motions have been accepted by the Lok Sabha, but except for one, all of them were defeated. Indira Gandhi faced the maximum no-confidence motions during her tenure as the Prime Minister. She faced 15 such no-confidence motions together between 1966 and 1982. Most of them moved by CPM's Jyoti Basu. While Lal Bahadur Shastri and PV Narasimha Rao faced 3 no-trust motions, Morarji Desai and now Prime Minister Modi have faced 2 such motions each. Only once, in 1979, a no-confidence motion was successful in bringing down a government. The motion was moved by Y.B. Chavan, though remained inconclusive as no voting took place, and then Prime Minister Morarji Desai resigned from his position and even quit politics. While the current NDA government has more than a comfortable majority in the Lok Sabha, a no-confidence motion has historically been used as a strategic tool to force a discussion. With the majority mark at the Lok Sabha being 272, currently the NDA government has 331 members, with the BJP alone boasting of 303 members of parliament. This means that even if all non-NDA parties come, the BJP will still have the numbers to survive a no-trust motion. The opposition's aim thereby suggests is not to topple the government. They basically want the Prime Minister to break his silence on the situation in the northeastern state of Manipur.